Hey guys, Zelonius here. Welcome to another video on the channel. In this video today, we are going to be looking at the best fullbacks in FIFA 23. So for the centre backs, we did a top 20 with a few honourable mentions. For this, you can put 23 men in a concept squad. We are doing 23 because we've got left backs and right backs, so there's a lot to go through. So we're going 23 all the way through to number 1. It's not easy. Obviously, there's a lot of different opinions you get when it comes to players. I've used nearly every card in this video in terms of a version of them. So say we've got an honourable mentions Cancelo. I might not have used that, but I've used his 89 in form, etc. So a lot of the cards, they're very similar, just a few plus stats on there. If I've not used a card, I will say, obviously to do these type of videos, you can't have used every card. The type of things we want for fullback. So the way I am going to be looking at these cards and the higher rated cards in this video are going to be based on this. Skill moves, weak foot. I prefer weak foot on a centre back, fullback, but skill moves is still a plus because some players are going to be more attacking. Pace, pretty obvious to be honest, but pace is important at fullback. As close to 99 as possible helps. Shooting, near irrelevant to me. Passing, short pass, long pass, vision. I really like that. I don't really care too much about crossing on a fullback. Should do, but like in real life, crossing is one of the key stats for a fullback. But on FIFA, crossing doesn't really seem to be that meta for a while. You saw the number 1 potentially there. No surprises. But the crossing stat doesn't even seem to do that much in my opinion. For dribbling, agility, balance, and dribbling are the most important for me. Reactions, composure don't matter as much at fullback as they do at centre back, I would argue. Ball control, yes, sure, but it's not as important as agility, balance, dribbling. Defending stats, the key ones are interceptions, defending awareness, standing tackle. I would say defending awareness mostly, but compared to centre back, defending stats matter a lot less. You can get away with fullbacks who aren't as good at defending. And then physical, stamina, and strength are by far the most important. So we're starting with Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos, I don't care too much about height fullback, but he is that small. It is a bit of an issue. He's a bit clunky. Bad weak foot, not the best on the ball. Passing's good but not great, and not that elite in some of the other key stats. So Roberto Carlos, good card, but he's coming at number 23. Malacia, some bad passing stats. The vision and long pass aren't great. Bad composure to the point that it is an issue. Okay, but not great defensive awareness. Pretty weak. And 3-star, and still quite small. I'm gonna like certain. How do I word it? I guess like the weak foot and skill moves, if they're both below 4-star, that is going to be an issue. And some cards that, whilst I think they're really good, they will be held back by that. Kyle Walker, 2-star weak foot, very clunky on the ball with that agility and balance. Decent passing stats, but not great. And not as strong as you'd think Kyle Walker would be. I actually own this card. It says it's the loan, but I actually have him untradeable. I quite liked him, but that was back in November, and I think he has gone down the pecking order a bit. I don't think Kyle Walker's as good this FIFA as on some previous FIFAs where people tend to love him. I think we're at number 20 now, Jordan Amavi. So Jordan Amavi, pretty decent card, very good value. 5-star weak foot's really good. Bit slower on the pace than some of the fullbacks. Okay passing, but not great. In the low 80s on the dribbling, which is good, but not amazing. Low defensive awareness. If he had a 3-star weak foot, he might not have made this video. But that weak foot alone, with some very elite physical stats and solid elsewhere, makes him a very good card. 19, Jordi Alba. Quite small. 3-star, and really weak. Those are the issues. But he's pretty good on the ball. Very good passing. The defending stats are a bit low, so he's not high enough to go up the rest, but there's some pretty good stuff on this card. Number 18, Robertson. Bad weak foot, but the skill moves are very nice. Very good stamina, pretty good on the key defending stats. Good passing, decent on the ball. Not the strongest though. If he had like 4-star weak foot, he'd have gone up quite a few positions, but that is still an issue. Number 17, his Liverpool teammate, Trent. Honestly, might have been able to put him a bit higher. He's okay on the ball, but not the best. Pretty poor physical stats compared to a lot of the other fullbacks. 4-star though. So a good card. I think we're at 16 now. Now with a shadow, if you have 90 or 91 pace and it's split well, you can pretty much get to 99 pace, which is a big thing. I'd love 94, 95 pace on a fullback so I could put an anchor to up the physical. But a Shadow on Cole, this Cole is elite defensively. The problem with Cole, though, is bad weak foot and quite weak. Not the best passing stats, but not bad. Obviously, as we move up this video, the cards are going to get better and better. Defensively, he's insane. But going forward, which I think matters a bit more in this game, I don't think he's as good as some of the other ones. 15, Tavernier. Bad weak foot. I think 4-star weak foot was going to get good, but a very good all-round card. Pretty low on some areas. That would, like, if he had +5 on his dribbling and defending, he'd be way higher. I think we're at 14 now. João Cancelo. Weak, and that is the main issue, really. He's tall, he's got 4-star, 4-star. Maybe I've underrated him when I look at this. It's hard to rate every card properly, to be honest. Do like the card, though. I use his 89 in form a lot. The defending could have been a bit higher, but he is very good on the game. Probably should have rated him higher. 13, Diego. I always call him Diego. Diogo Dalot. 4-star weak foot. Very good physical. Good on the ball. Yeah, like when I compare him to Cancelo, he's got the physical, which is a big difference, to be fair. That extra strength. I think that's physical, and Cancelo's probably why I've rated him a bit lower. But this Diogo Dalot, very good card. Nuno Tavares. Defensively, quite low compared to some of the other cards. And the passing's not great. But the dribbling stats are top tier. He's rapid. He's got really good physical. He's got pretty good chemistry. Not that I really rate the card more generally because of that. But there's a lot to really like about this card. Really good physical with weak foot. Dribbling stats, very nice. Lam, elite defensively. Elite stamina. Great on the ball. Good passing. Compared to Ashley Cole, I've used both cards and I did prefer Lam. That was part of the reason for this. Alphonso Davies, I think we're around 10 now. Weak physical and low defending stats. Not weak physical, but weak compared to some of the other ones. That's what stops him going higher. But insane pace. To be fair, you can put a sentinel on him with that pace. 4-4, great on the ball, good going forward, lot to like. Zambrotta, he's just a bit clunky. If Zambrotta had agility and balance in the high 80s, he'd be really high up on this list. He has broken the top 10 though. 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills. Really nice card. Zanetti. Zanetti is an absolute beast. Some of the best passing stats in the game at fullback. Elite defensively. Solid enough on the board. If he had better dribbling, he could have moved up the list. Pretty good physical. Not great strength, but great stamina. Like I said, one of the best defensive fullbacks as well. Versatile as well, could play centre mid. Carlos Alberto, just very good across the board. A little clunky with that balance and not crazy agility or dribbling, but it's a very nice card. Cafu compared to Alberto, when you look at him, the skill moves is nice. I think the skill moves and just a bit better on the passing and stuff probably elevates him for me, but they're very tight. Mendy, 4-star, 5-star. I think we're around top 5 or so now. The 4-star, 5-star really elevates this card. Compared to Zambrotta, he's a little bit more well-rounded in my opinion. Really liked this card when I used him. You can use an anchor on him. If he had the same pace as Zambrotta, I prefer Zambrotta. But the fact that this guy's got a bit better stats in some areas, and you can use an anchor to really elevate his physical, makes him better. Captavia, yeah, I think we're at number 4 now. Captavia, very popular card is World Cup one. When this card gets +2 or 1, he could go to 3rd in the list. With Shadow, absolute beast, feels very good in the tackle. One of the most popular cards this year. Number 3 is Atal, just insane in every area, to be honest. The top 2 cards, you'll understand why, and you'll probably be able to guess them by now. 4-star, 5-star. Honestly, the only real issue, and it's not an issue, but it could be better, is he could just have more strength and be a bit better defensively. But he's still not bad at those areas, and he's very good at elsewhere. Then the top 2 is our Team of the Year fullbacks. They're still levels above anyone else. Theo has 3-star, which ain't great. But he's that good at everything else. 99 stamina, 90 strength, great on the ball, great passing stats, near 99 pace, brilliant defensively. He's just better than every other card, except for Hakimi. Hakimi's 4-4. And honestly, with Hakimi, he may be the best card in the game for his position. I'm saying as in he might be better than any forward is for that position, like Prime R9. Hakimi's probably that much better than any other fullback. He's that dominant. But he's 2.5 million. Would I pay that for a right back? No. I think he's a rip-off. considering I think fullback's one of the less important positions on the game, if not the least. But he's an insane card, one of the best fullbacks we will get for the whole year. Appreciate you guys watching this video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. As always, keep it spicy. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.